Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us here for Northern Ag TV. We're coming to you from Billings at the National Association of County Agricultural Agents Conference, and I'm telling you, ag agents have descended upon South Central Montana. We've got over 1,200 of them here. I'm joined by Cody Stone, Director of MSU Extension. And Cody, this is just an exciting opportunity. First time this conference has been back in Montana in over 40 years.
Yeah, it sure is. It's a great opportunity for us to really showcase what's special about our state, and that ag is our largest industry and what Montana agriculture really looks like. It's a great opportunity, too, for our agents to learn from agents from across the nation, to really gather that professional development opportunities that will help them within their jobs, but at the same time, for individuals really to spend some time within our state, spend some of that money here while they're here for the conference, coming early, staying late, engaging in what makes our state so special.
Well, and people are excited to come out west. I mean, you just talk to them. They're excited to be around cowboys and see everything. I talked to the guys at registration. They said could have scalped tickets to the horseback riding tour. There's a lot of excitement here.
They are. People have been wanting to come back to Montana for many, many years. Our extension agents here have been working really, really hard to put on this conference. We're not a large extension system. We're not large like Ohio State or Texas or California, but we have dedicated individuals who have done an outstanding job of putting on an exceptional professional development conference for ag agents across the nation. And I couldn't be more proud of the people that work in Montana State University Extension as agents and really work to improve lives and communities across our great state.
Well, and just brag on those agents for a second, because I think of them as a key linchpin here, connecting the producer to the research that comes out of our land-grant schools. I mean, without our agents, we would be close to lost, I would say.
I think that's great. The land-grant university mission is really important to our state, with Montana State University focused on teaching and learning, research and scholarship, but then extension and engagement, and really bringing to bear the resources from Montana State University to partner with those local and indigenous knowledge that's there and work with farmers and ranchers and families and youth and communities to really improve what it is that they're focused on. And so translating that agricultural research to the producers and engaging them with that, and then finding opportunities to answer their questions. What do they want to learn about and know about, and looking at practices and opportunities for improving their own production is just a great opportunity. And our agents are that trusted local partner. They're embedded within communities. They go to faith communities there. They go to the supermarket. They're engaged in school activities. They are there as trusted individuals that can really bring that information from the institution to partner with that local knowledge as well.
Well, lastly, what do you tell your new or your young agents who might be here for the first time? How can they take advantage of this conference to better serve their constituents back home?
I'd say find opportunities to engage, get involved in a committee, get involved in professional development. Many of them are working various events and activities, so they get to be there and listen and learn from other individuals. Take all those opportunities to get to know other individuals, because that networking, even within our state, but also across our nation with other individuals who are focused on improving agriculture across our nation. And those connections can be lifelong. And so this may be their first conference to come to. I would hope they engage in other opportunities as well.
Well, Cody, thanks so much for hosting us. You've got a crew to be proud of here, I think.
Thank you so much. We always appreciate your support, and thanks for being here. And go Cats.
Go Cats. We'll be back with the markets right after this.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.
Talking with someone that you know is stressed out, those are difficult things to approach, but if you're good friends with those people, reach out and say, I'm here to talk to you. We can find somewhere to get some assistance. It's hard to get involved, but at the same time, you want to just say, hey, there is help available.
For more tips in dealing with stress in agriculture or for free counseling for egg producers, visit beyondtheweather.com.
Well, thanks for sticking around for a look at today's markets. We were surprised to see feeder cattle rallying like they have the past two sessions, but yesterday they gave most of it back with $4 to $5 drops. Pressure coming from the U.S. border starting to reopen to Mexico for live animal imports. Only going to be one port in Arizona to start with, but there'll be a phased reopening if we don't see any more issues with the screwworm moving north. In the live cattle, they were down $2 to $3. Pressure there as we've seen the cash trade back off. $5 lower on the cash last week at $229.5. The dress trade $7 lower at $369.5. Looking to our local auction markets, weigh-up prices staying strong. In Bowman, we saw the cow selling from $157 to $173, heiferettes $217 to $273, and the bulls $192 to $232. Of course, it's video sale season. Cattle Country Video holding the High Plains Showcase in Laramie. We saw the light 8-weight yearlings sell from $321 to $340, upper 8-weights $315 to $333, 9-weight steers bringing $3 to $3.25, the great big 10-weights $292 to $310. In the heifer trade, 8 weights brought $290 to $310. The 9 weights not far behind from $285 to $307. And not much reaction out of the grain market to the grain stocks and acreage reports from USDA. A 22% year-over-year increase in grain stocks doesn't help the market. Of course, USDA forecasts more corn and less wheat, but no support to the prices really. Saw a slight lift on Tuesday from the crop progress report that showed worsening conditions for hard red winter and spring wheat, but the Montana spring wheat crop currently rated 97% fair to poor, so it is looking pretty tough there. We're really hoping for some moisture. Well, thanks for joining us for this morning's report. I'm Coulter Brown, Northern Ag Network.